Jesse.
Yeah, don't worry. Jesse has no control over the phone lines right now. I'm not going to cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay, first thing. What an embarrassment to the male species on the first caller who justified his male, dumb, wiring brain.
Oh, yeah.
And then I also agree, forgive and forget, but only for mental wellness.
Thank you.
Your own purposes. It doesn't mean you got to keep that loser in your life.
No, she agrees with the prophet. We would thank you for that.
No, she does not agree with him.
Let her talk.
I don't. This is AKA Jessica. So here's my rebuttal to commandment number 6.
Get him, girl.
Yeah, she's got her own commandment. Go ahead, girl.
Okay. Thou shalt not commit adultery. I may forgive once and move on, but thrice you're gone.
Yes.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
I hear that one.
But that's perfect because that goes into the whole theme. There is no twice. Once you forgive, it's a clean slate. We love you. Thank you so much.
Be real.
I didn't even have to speak, and she already was agreeing with the commandment. So
no,
this is the truth.
That's not what she meant.
She was just not wanting to. But
you're not listening. You need to get some. Do we have some Q-tips to clear his? Yeah. What does he usually say, Carmen?
You're hearing, but you're not listening.
Yeah, but you use your own words against you.
Yes.
Juice Crew Morning Show. Good morning. What are your thoughts this morning?
Good morning. I'm loving the conversation this morning, and I just want to say I am single as well.
Good for you.
And that we are living in the last days, and angels and devils look alike.
Oh, yeah.
I think that living a lie is easier than living in the truth, and it's a security issue for women these days because when you invite a man into your home, you're subject to be robbed, raped, mistreated, betrayed, lied to, and all those things. So it's on us to protect ourselves. My father's deceased. I don't have him to secure me and protect me, so I need to rely on God and myself to do that.
Do it, girl.
So I'll find a man worthy enough.
Yes. And this prophet right here is exactly the type of man you're talking about. He'll come into your house and he'll rob the poonanny. He'll shoplift the poonanny. You don't let him in there.
Yes, he will, girl.
You don't let a man like the prophet in your home.
You go ahead
and you
shoplift
does not pay the bills. You feel me?
Yeah, I do feel you. Thank you. You would shoplift the poonie.
Yes.
You would do it. Look at that look he's got on his face.
But he would bring it back. He'd only borrow it temporarily.
Oh, come on now. This is ridiculous. Juice Crew Morning Show, what are your thoughts?
I'm just thinking, I've been listening to a lot of what people are saying, and I think people are just forgetting two things.
Yeah.
The human element, which is, I mean, as much as we like to say forgive and forget and forgive the lies, whenever that other person looks at somebody else or whenever their phone rings late at night, that's the cheating is going to be in the back of your mind. So really, you're never going to be able to, truly forget.
Yep.
It's going to be very difficult.
It's easier said than done.
That they've done.
It's easier said than done. I hear you.
I think that's why we need to put in shock treatment. Some people are going to have a hard time. We need to just shock their ass out.
So your phone rings late at night and they react and you got to, it's like a, hell no.
Because they got a problem letting go, so you need to help them.
There's good reason they have a problem letting go. You screwed up.
You don't know who that is, Carl.
Oh, shut up.
Man.
Shut up.
Juice Crew Morning Show, go ahead.
Oh, what's up, man? It's a street disciple right here, man.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Killed it.
Shout out to the Juice Crew. I love you guys. I listen to you guys every day.
Love you, too.
But,
thank you. Thank you for listening.
Hey, man, it's simple, man. It's just like this. All these women want to complain about this, but they do the same things, too. I mean, women cheat just as much as men cheat.
That is true.
Women lie just as much as men lie.
That is true.
And even still, sometimes women tell even bigger lies. I mean, a dude might go lie and say, oh, I was over here with this other dude hanging out, and they might go mess with a girl. But then a female, they might lie and say, oh, it's your baby.
See,
hold up, but let's time out this. Let's stop all the negativity. Two wrongs don't make a right. Let's start living righteously.
How about that?
I feel you.
Do wrongs to others and do a done to yourself.
Carmen, you need to get a man so you can stop hating on Jesse so hard.
Oh, yes.
No,
but I forgive you, Carmen.
You're going to be old with cats. You keep on acting like that, man.
I'd rather have a real man, than live
You can borrow some of G-Man's cats. He got 30.
No, I only got 4, Dre.
Okay, well, give her 2. She's on her way to being a lonely cat lady.
I ain't going to be alone.
Juice Crew Morning Show, your thoughts, please.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you think of this commandment?
I just think that
if the girl, if this is a guy versus girl, you know, the guy cheats on the girl. If the girl is dumb enough to take him back.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And move forward, which may not be dumb. Maybe she's a better person, you know, and maybe she loves him. You know, people do weird things for love. But if she's dumb enough to take him back, then she needs to forget about it and move on.
I know that.
The relationship will just be fighting all the time, and it's just not going to work.
That's exactly what we're saying. That's exactly what we're saying. Forgive and forget.
I mean,
thank you, Carl.
I lost my husband because of cheating, and it just, you know what I mean? If he were to stay with me, I would feel insecure because I would say, well, maybe he's off going and cheating because I did it that first time, you know?
Yeah.
It's just horrible.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty. Prophet.
You
ready to
agree
get
with
this
that
commandment?
call.
You ready?
I do agree with her.
Here we go. I want the commandment right here. Juice Crew Morning Show. The Prophet is in the building. Commandment number 16 is up for grabs.
16.
Inspired by Tiger Woods and the fact that he's going to give a press conference tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. where you're expecting him to
give an apology,
forgive and forget.
Give an apology to his wife again. Doing it to the public. I'm sure he's already done it in private, and I'm expecting that his wife forgives him and takes him back because it is the right thing to do. It is the way to make that relationship work.
You think basically at this point his wife is putting him through too much stress?
His wife is tripping, and frankly, Tiger, I told you watch out for that one in the first place. Alright, so
you didn't even want to get married. You don't even think people should get married.
I don't think people should get married. That's a separate commandment all in itself. I want to focus on this one. I don't want to burden people's minds too much right now.
Because since day one, he's been calling me a sucker about that. Didn't he have a commandment about marriage and not getting married, or am I forgetting?
No, yeah, that's commandment number 3.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
if you got the milk for free, why buy the cow, G?
Wow.
That was directed towards me.
That was
saying
you.
I shouldn't even bought the cow. Whatever.
And if you really
happily married, by the way, can I get a round of applause?
Yes, he is happily married.
Thank you.
Great husband.
So.
And Tiger Woods is Tiger Woods not the boss? Is he the man? He runs the world. He's a big deal.
Okay.
So I think you could tie in commandment number 10, the cost of being a boss is accepting all the jump offs. We could go back to that. We can go back to that.
Yeah, I don't.
Just because you got money, you can have jump offs. This is ridiculous. Look, can we get to Commandment 16? I think we need to probably hear that.
Can we hear this nonsense over the airwaves?
We're going to hear Commandment number 16 one more time.
Commandments. Commandments.
Wow.
Commandment number 16.
Here we go.
Feel it.
When I apologize, you got to forget the lies.
Speak on it.
That is commandment number 16 as spoken by the prophet.
Wow.
In the name
of. Wow.
There. You feel that? I was passionate about that.
I felt something, but it's the same thing I feel when I walk through them cow pastures near Hanford. Something wet on my shoes. That's what I felt. Anyway, let's take some phone calls right now.